In today's video, I'm going to be going over the highest converting real estate advertisement in 2024 from an actual volume and leads perspective, and then from an actual quality perspective to just hopefully getting more appointments and getting more deals essentially. So make sure you stay to the end. I'm going to go over the top one that's been working in 2024, like I said, from a leads and quality perspective. So let's get into the video. What's going on, boys? Back with another video. Appreciate you guys watching. Before I jump into this stuff, subscribe, like, comment down below some videos you'd like to see, maybe some ads that have been working for you if you're in this space, or if you're a realtor, what you've been doing in 2024 to kind of fill up the pipeline coming into this hot spring and summer market. So like I said in the intro, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys what's been working the best in 2024 as far as real estate ads go from a volume perspective for just getting a sheer amount of volume and a good amount of leads, and then from an actual higher quality perspective where you might get a lot less volume, but hopefully in your area it results in higher quality. Now, you guys can take these ads, use these examples or whatever it is that I'm talking about, but this is not a cookie cutter business. You can't do the exact same thing in every single area, copy and paste it, and it's just going to work. Obviously, as a marketing firm, agency, you need to have strategies put in place that we know work well in all areas, and then you go about split testing it in certain areas, leveraging certain brands. You know, all the real estate teams, agents, brokerages we work with, they all have different social media presences. A certain team might be known a lot more in an area, which is just why it converts that much better. So you can implement this strategy and it works way better. So overall, if you're starting your own agency right now or you're a real estate agent, you can't just copy and paste what other people are doing and just expect it to work for you. They have a different brand presence. They're in a different area, different market, different offer. So as a marketing agency, we have things that we know work well in all areas. Then it's about split testing. We know the numbers and metrics we need to hit in order for things to be successful. If we get a certain amount of leads, we average this percentage for lead to booked appointment ratio. Our agents so far this year have had a certain percentage from appointment to closed deals. So eventually it all just comes down to one big numbers game, but you need to actually split test, get those numbers first, and then figure out what you're working with. So now that I just rambled on about a bunch of irrelevant shit that has nothing to do with the top ads in real estate in 2024, I'll jump into the actual ads and essentially what that looks like. So if you guys have been watching this channel from a while, you might recognize the campaign that I'm going to talk about or the ad that I'm going to talk about. So from a volume perspective and getting the most amount of leads possible, you just want to fill up your pipeline with as many people. Doesn't matter. You're just trying to talk to as many people as you can. You want to just get as many people in your pipeline as possible. You're going to create what's called a listing campaign. Now, as a realtor or as an SMA, if your client doesn't have a listing and you don't have any listings to use or leverage of their own, what you're going to do is you're going to leverage listings from the office that they're in, from the brokerage that they're in. So if they're with Century 21, if they're with Royal Page, Remax, whatever that looks like, you're going to tell the agent and say, hey, if you have any friends that are part of your team or your brokerage, and go ask them if we can use their listings. We're going to follow all the rules of, you know, the province and the CRE rules. We're going to follow all those rules and regulations. So ask their friends if you can leverage a listing, whatever that looks like. You're going to use one of their listings. Now, basically, you're just going to be promoting listings and have some sort of offer in there. So attention, Barry, new listing. This is a little description of the listing, the price point. If you're interested in learning more about this listing, yada, 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 have some sort of call to action for whatever it looks like. Anytime you say attention new listing or check out this new property, stuff like that will always work from a volume perspective. Everyone clicks on that shit. They're scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, watching funny videos. The house pops up on their screen, attention new listing. They click on it. They want to see pictures of the house. They want to see the price of the house, whether they're serious or not. A lot of people will click on it. So you're just hoping that, you know, the 1, 2, 3% of those people that click on that are actually actively looking for a house. They're actively browsing and they clicked on it because they are looking in the area. And that's kind of the play that that's what you're leveraging essentially when you're running an ad like that. And then what we do is we split test this in a certain area, and if the quality is decent and, you know, a good percentage of those people actually tend to be looking in the area, then we'll run that stuff. We'll get a whole bunch of volume. We'll call these people because we know we're going to be calling and whatnot, and our lead to appointment ratio is good. So that's one of the strategies that you can leverage to just get a pure sheer amount of volume into the pipeline. Now, from a quality perspective, what you're going to do is you are going to be running a video ad on YouTube. So you heard me talk about YouTube ads multiple times. I've talked about it in other videos. What you're going to do is you have some sort of value-based offer. You're going to take an omnipresence approach. You're not going to force people to click on stuff or, you know, force them to do this, force them to do that. You're taking an omni approach. You're offering people free value. It's, hey, if you're interested, I've created the top 3 ways to increase the value of your home this spring for free. If you want to receive it, you know, fill out the quick form, click the button below, have a nice day. So you got to have some sort of value-based offer where you have a call to action, you're providing free value to people. people. Make it relevant to today's market, the season that we're in. Don't do the typical offers of a free home evaluation or whatever that shit looks like. You got to try and have something unique. So the top 5 ways this spring, top 3 things to do this spring, or I don't know, top 3 things not to do this spring to make sure your home sells for less money. I don't know, something along the lines of that, whatever that looks like. Pretty burnt. It's very early in the morning right now. So create some sort of value-based offer, be unique with it, get the agent to film the video, edit it, make it look good, make sure it's around 0 to 30 seconds. You don't want it to be too long. And most of the time, the targeting you're capable of doing on YouTube, and now people are not clicking on a house that they see. They're not scrolling on Instagram and Facebook and all of a sudden a house pops up on their screen. They click on it because they want to see the house, they want to see the price. Now they're clicking on the agent as an individual. They're clicking on their face. They know what they're getting into. You're doing a lot more targeting on YouTube as far as keywords. People are hitting certain keywords. So your targeting is way better. Now they're clicking on a video ad of the agent. Quality is that much better. Now this might not work in every area. Maybe not a lot of individuals go on YouTube in certain small markets, whatever it looks like. So once again, you got to split test and just see what works the best. So hopefully you guys got some sort of value from this video. Like I said, very, very early in the morning right now. I'm struggling to film this video, but just trying to stay consistent as possible. So like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.